Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to our first YouTube video. You're tuning into Tech Grad, and this is your boy Kage using Haki, and today we're going to be reviewing Rain 4G Uncapped. But how uncapped is it? A little history about Rain is that the Uncapped deal released just about before lockdown, and it's priced at $480. Now that is very much bang for buck, especially when you consider that, not naming any company, other companies charge way more for Uncapped. And it is LTE, and it's basically for, individuals that just, stream, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, the whole bang. Okay, so we're about to unbox it now. So obviously, the packaging, activate rain.co.today, and comes in this flimsy little packaging. So let's get this over and done with. Quite satisfying. So, okay, you have your digits over there, barcode, your unlimited data network. Ooh. Well, okay, get your free ejector thingy. They literally write ejector thingy. Pretty funny. And this is how it looks. Pretty nice if you ask me. I mean, you don't really see this every day. In South Africa at least. So if you ask me, actually, this is actually the best looking SIM card. I mean, with the whole, see-through, Rain 4G. Ooh, 4G. A little, QR code scanner. And, from here, we just stick it in the device. Okay, so with regards to, choosing a device, any device will work, any 4G enabled device. So for this demonstration, I'm going to be using a Huawei standard 4G router. Okay, this shouldn't be, there you go. Shouldn't have been that hard. Okay, so I'm gonna eject it. Come on, Huawei. Come on, let's do this. I said, let's do this. There we go. And so obviously now I'm going to switch it on, and my battery is not flat. Thank God, because that would have been awkward. One of the aspects that I didn't actually mention is actually where to get the Rain product. So you can visit rain.co.today, or you can purchase at Mr. D Food, or you can even go on Take-A-Lot. And obviously, if you go to Take-A-Lot, you're going to have to do the registration yourself. Sorry, the activation. And however, if you purchase it through Rain, it actually comes delivered for free, activated. So that is a bonus if you really don't want to be, fiddling with the whole activation process. Because the way I bought it from actually was Take-A-Lot. And I had to activate it myself. And it took about a few minutes. Not long. Rain actually says it on their website that it actually takes about 2 hours after successful activation. So to activate, you actually need your ID, proof of residence, and just a smartphone camera for, the whole ID thing. But with all of that aside, let's get to the bottom of it. Let's get to why you actually click on this YouTube video. You want to know how fast it is. Sorry to burst your bubble. It's not fast. You're not going to be downloading, at 30 megabits per second, streaming 4K while your grandma's watching her cat videos and your little brother's playing his, GTA or whatever kids play these days. You actually capped at about 10 megabits per second. Yeah. 10 megabits per second. Now that's not very fast. But if you are not trying to, download the world or anything, it's actually solid. I'm speaking to you specifically, people who just, stream the internet, just do light stuff. So I'm going to be running a few tests. Of course, for reference, we're based in Cape Town. So since we're based in Cape Town, the coverage is pretty good, especially considering that Rain is actually piggybacking off Vodacom's, network infrastructure. So coverage should be pretty solid, and it is actually, because we recently traveled to Langaban and we actually were able to get signal all the way and back. And visit the townships, CBD, and the network is not very comparable, actually. It's actually very biased to specific places, especially CBD. CBD, I was managing 10 megabits per second down, 10 megabits up. But when I'm in the township, you would get about 5 megabits if you're lucky. Okay, so now I'm going to be running a speed test. I'm just going to be typing Wi-Fi speed test on Google, and I'm going to use Google's option. And yeah, it should be okay. But just for reference, I'm not going to be using Google's alone. I'm going to be using fast.com as well. I'm also going to be using my broadband, and since they're pretty much reliable. And we'll see what we get. So I'm going to be running up the first test right now. Okay, so let's run a speed test quickly. Ooh, that looks very bad. Okay, running about 1 megabit per second. Upload speeds are way faster than the download speeds. Pretty weird. Should be the other way around. But let's just run another one. See if you get consistent results. Yep, pretty similar results. Pretty similar. And the upload is about close to 10 times faster than the download speeds, which is pretty weird. But yet again, let's just try something else. Let's try fast.com. Fast.com. Oh, pages load very fast. Yeah, pretty consistent, getting in about sub 1 megabit per second. That's pretty slow, in my opinion. And yeah, it's definitely not going to even achieve 1 megabit per second down. Yep, that sums it up. Pretty slow. Let's check out Google's one, Wi-Fi speed test. The internet pages work, well, show extremely fast. I mean, they barely load. Ooh, sub 1 megabit per second as well. Even a bit slower than what we got at fast.com. Wait, yeah, and there you go again. The upload speeds is close to 10 times faster than the download speed. Well, the download speed. It's pretty weird. Yeah, let's just run a quick, just a browsing the internet. Let's just see how fast the images load. So in my opinion, it doesn't seem like the speed test is an accurate reflection of how fast the internet is. I mean, let's search, I don't know, let's search Takealot. Even better, let's go to Amazon. And you would swear that this isn't 1 megabit per second. This is pretty decent speeds. Let's go to YouTube. Let's see how they look. Okay, YouTube does take a while to load. Okay, but see how fast it is to fire. There you go. Images load. And
sorry,
they play at about 360p. Let's go to here. Yep. Load pretty fine. Let's go to Instagram. And again, not bad. So in my opinion, the Wi-Fi speed test is not a real reflection on how fast the Wi-Fi or the internet speeds actually is. Instagram is a tad heavy, so you will be experiencing a bit of load times when it comes to Instagram, but it's not that bad, especially considering the price, if you ask me. So yeah. So whenever someone shows you the download speeds
well, Wi-Fi speed test, it's not really an accurate representation of how reliable or how fast the internet actually is. Because yeah, as you guys can obviously see, this is definitely not 1 megabit per second speeds.
So now that you see the test, I'm pretty sure you're able to, come up with your own little, conclusion. But this is just my 2 cents on the matter. As I said at the beginning of this video, if you actually buying this for, work and you want to connect your whole family, I'm going to be very straight. I wouldn't advise that, as there are better options. I would advise that you actually get maybe fiber, because Telkom has some pretty dope deals. You can get uncapped Wi-Fi for fiber for about $4.99, 4 megabits up, 4 megabits down. So it's pretty much, it's more reliable. And one thing you have to consider with having LTE is that when it's raining, like it always is here in Cape Town, it's not going to be reliable. And if you're trying to work from home, good luck with that. So it's basically for the casual user, not a power-hungry person. If you just want to do some live streaming, just want to be connected all the time, it's a better alternative than just having WhatsApp bundles and buying 1 gig every now and then. So if you ask me, Rain was actually very, very, very smart. And they actually knew this, because the vast majority in SA, they don't really have connectivity rather, with regards to, being able to go on sites and so on and so forth, apply for jobs and all that nonsense. So this is basically an entry towards the digital age. That's what they're calling it these days? Digital age? Fourth industrial revolution, okay. So that's what they call it these days, the fourth industrial revolution. So it's basically Rain is giving internet to the masses. So that is my 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 Rand on it. Yeah, it's my 10 Rand on it. So, however,
5 Rand.
5 Rand, $5. So if you still want to buy it, I mean, more power to you, man. I'm with you. I also got it. But for those of you who are expecting some, I don't know, from bloody 5G speeds or for 4G SIM card, that's not going to happen. But speaking about 5G, that's a hell of a segue. We're actually going to be dropping a 5G Rain review pretty soon. So don't forget to hit that like, smash that subscribe button, and share for more content from Tech Grad. And we'll catch you on the next one.